Chelsea versus Arsenal, with Man United now 6 points clear at the top. Only a win would do for either side to keep in touch with the top. This much we knew: if Chelsea were to take the lead today, no one in blue would be relaxing one iota after that caper at Spurs in midweek.
Oh, Avram. How damaging will that collapse at Tottenham prove? Avram's had problems at the other end in his last 3 games against the Big Four. Chelsea have yet to score a goal. But a win today would see them overtake the faltering Gunners, for whom a run of 4 straight draws is not the stuff of champions. John Motson was at Stamford Bridge.
It's over 4 years since Chelsea lost a Premier League game at Stamford Bridge, and the last team to beat them here in February 2004 were Arsenal. Claudio Ranieri was the Chelsea manager then. Vieira and Edu scored Arsenal's goals, and Wenger's team finished the season as champions, with Chelsea 11 points behind in second place. Since then, Chelsea have won 2 titles under Jose Mourinho, and Arsenal are still awaiting their next one. Petr Cech is still not fit to return in goal for Chelsea. Michael Essien switches to right back in place of Paulo Ferreira. Michael Ballack takes Essien's place in midfield. Avram Grant keeps the same 4-3-3 formation that was doing so well at Tottenham until he saw fit to change it. Nicolas Anelka has had a tight hamstring. He's on the bench. And for Ashley Cole, in the aftermath of Wednesday's events, he now plays against his old club. It's the same Arsenal team that drew with Middlesbrough last weekend. William Gallas, who scored the only goal when they beat his old club at the Emirates in December, is one of 6 players on duty here who joined the French squad to play England in Paris on Wednesday. There are only 5 Englishmen involved, 4 from Chelsea and Walcott on the Arsenal bench. Does that not tell the watching Fabio Capello all he needs to know? Drogba. Well, he's turned against Gallas and he's got the free kick. And Clattenburg is right, there was contact there. Drogba, who scored in the Carling Cup final against Tottenham from a similar position. Oh, he wasn't 10 yards, he's going to get booked. That's a booking for not retreating. Emmanuel Eboué. I don't think Clattenburg's wrong there either. The rule is 10 yards. Drogba's put the ball down again, and now Clattenburg has gone back and insisted the Arsenal wall retreats. And Ballack takes this one, and Almunia saves. It's the first yellow card of the day then to Emmanuel Eboué for breaking ranks before Ballack tried the second time. So often in these contests, Chelsea and Arsenal have effectively cancelled each other out. But here comes Drogba, and he's just ahead of Gallas, and he doesn't get the ball under control, and it runs on harmlessly to Manuel Almunia. And Drogba sees the first real opening of the game pass him by. No score. A draw is no good to either of these 2 teams now. Ashley Cole. Makelele. He's lost it. Eboué. Adebayor to his left here. On again to Van Persie. Clichy's coming up outside him for Arsenal. Adebayor. Cole wasn't sure whether he was passing back or what he was doing, but Chelsea have escaped. Ballack, and that's a foul by Fabregas. Eboué has now challenged Ballack head-to-head. While you're watching the replay, there's an incident here. Eboué wasn't involved in what happened. Fabregas and Ballack had shaken hands. And Eboué then chose to get involved with Ballack. And Mark Clattenburg has his first real problem to sort out here. Why is Eboué involved in this? I really can't understand why you got himself into the incident. This is Ballack, Drogba, Lampard. Free kick Chelsea. Lampard was impeded by Flamini. Such an important period here coming up to half-time. Two against one on the far side. Oh, Kalou had a great chance, and he may still. It's still Kalou, and then it was Terry whose shot was blocked, and Arsenal there, culpable defending. They left Chelsea 2 against 1 on the far post. The 2 against 1 should have led to a goal, really. Kalou went in, twice in fact, then John Terry. Arsenal scrambled the ball away. Chelsea have the throw. Terry was up. Oh, a shot by Ballack there, fielded by Almunia. Bit of a climb there, wasn't there, on the challenge? Ballack hit that well, and Almunia was down to his left-hand post. Chelsea had the better of this first half. Now it'll be Van Persie. Left foot. Prefers that. Oh, headed away, not very far by Ballack, and then, oh, what a good save by Kuhnert from Flamini. A moment there when Arsenal sensed the breakthrough. You do think that as this half wears on, the instructions to both teams must be to go for it. And in that respect, the game may get stretched, and we may see a few goals. Oh, and Makaleli, a cunning ball to Drogba. Challenged by Gallas at the last. It was a sweet ball by Claude Makaleli. Watch this. He's onside. Well, is he? Yes. Well, I'd give him onside. I think the attacker should have the advantage. That on another day he might have been flagged. I think Chelsea still look the more likely. They did in the first half. Van Persie waiting in the centre, but he showed too much of that to Ricardo Carvalho. Well, Van Persie's forced a corner off Essien here. Arsenal have a chance here to bring Gallas and Toure forward. Fabregas has gone across to put the ball down in front of the Arsenal fans. Near post header, and it's in! It's Sagna! It's Bakary Sagna with his first goal for Arsenal. And Chelsea are absolutely stunned by a near post header. It's a simple enough goal. Where's Kuhnert? Certainly not able to get to the near post. Where's the defender on the line? There isn't one. Well, you pay your own price for that. Bakary Sagna gets a header in, and there's just nobody there to stop it. He's got in front of the defender, fair enough, but absolutely nobody covering the post from a corner kick. And Chelsea are undone by a player who's never scored before in an Arsenal shirt. Bakary Sagna makes it 1-0 for Arsenal. There's the goal scorer clearing in defence and going down injured. He swung his foot here as he was challenged by Kalou. No Chelsea player involved. That's just a bad fall, and it looks like a twist. Meantime, Makaleli's going off, and Anelka's coming on, and Michael Ballack's coming off to be replaced by Giuliano Belletti. So 2 changes by Avram Grant. Now, there was criticism of his substitutions at Tottenham in the week. He's made 2 more here. I'm not sure Michael Ballack's very thrilled about it. You don't know what you're doing, is the chant from a section of the Stamford Bridge crowd. Well, we'll see. Lost to Manchester United, couldn't beat Liverpool. Lost to Arsenal at the Emirates, and he's down again here today. Drogba. Oh, Lampard fouled Drogba! his shirt off. And he's thrown Chelsea a lifeline. Not just in this match, but maybe still in the championship race. They're level, and suddenly Avram Grant, with 2 substitutes on 2 minutes earlier, looks like a different manager. Extraordinary. Is there an offside there? Well, in the first phase there was. Drogba then, well, he gets a second chance when the ball comes back off the defender, and he makes no mistake. Anelka is to his right, and when it comes loose here, he drives it in. It's 1-1. It's Drogba on 73 minutes, his 12th of the season. Drogba's first Premiership goal since November. And he was also booked for taking off his shirt, which was inevitable, I guess. Oh, and there's a chance that's been missed. It's a time to gamble here. Who can play the winning card? Clichy. Oh, it's giving it away. Then he stops it with his hand, does he? Yes, free kick Chelsea. Taken by Belletti. Anelka is in there with the header on. Drogba! It's 2-1 Chelsea, and Didier Drogba has turned the match round single-handed. Arsenal's lead has disappeared, and Almunia is beaten for the second time by the talismanic figure of Didier Drogba. Well, Anelka helped it on, but Drogba seemed to lose Touré by a distance. Where's Touré now? He's 3 yards away, and Drogba tucks that in. Almunia made a desperate attempt with his right hand to keep it out, but he didn't succeed. And it's Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1. 2 goals by Didier Drogba in the space of 9 minutes. And now you're saying to yourself, is this farewell to Arsenal's Premiership title hopes? Joe Cole. Belletti. Cole again. Belletti. And again it's Drogba. He was close to a hat-trick. He clubs out his cheeks. And no doubt Almunia feels like doing the same. Anelka, who surely will take it to the corner. He's found Drogba. And there it is. Chelsea have inflicted on Arsenal their second league defeat of the season. They've made it 78 games at the Bridge in the league without defeat. And Avram Grant's substitutes worked today. But it was the man who was on from the start who turned the game. Didier Drogba, 2 in 9 minutes, after Sagna had put Arsenal in front. Well, it keeps the championship pot boiling surely. It's Chelsea 2, Arsenal 1.
Well, I felt we were unlucky on the first goal because it was a real offside goal, and it was a foul first. From John Terry, but we suffered, I must concede, on the long balls when Anelka came on and Drogba. They gave us a lot to suffer, and in the end we lost the game, but we were quite in control because big parts in our team played very well, and overall we had a good game.
There was a stage, Avram, in the game when the Chelsea fans started to shout Jose Mourinho's game. Did you hear it? Did you make you feel uncomfortable in any way?
No, I didn't hear that. I need to do my job and concentrate on my job. We go to a different way. It was not easy to take the team. It's more easy to take the team when in the bottom, on the middle of the year. I know where I come from, but I need to consider my way. But which I'm sure will take Chelsea to a different way, a better way, good way, as you see today and as you see the last weeks.
If you beat Manchester United here, the championship is very, very real, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fantastic finish, you know. So it's good for the fans and for all the people who lost football, you know, this kind of ends. So, but I hope we'll win.
Would it be fair to say now the championship is off the menu for you?
I don't react like that. We want to win the next one and see what happens.
if you can beat Manchester United here at Stamford Bridge, and Arsenal could do you a favour at Old Trafford, it could be very, very interesting.
More than interesting.